Yo guys, welcome back. Today we've got something absolutely insane on the channel. This fully customized Kawasaki Ninja ZX-4R build, and honestly, this might be one of the most loaded ZX-4Rs you've seen so far. This thing is running a full Austin Racing exhaust system, custom aero parts, wing mirrors, frame protection, titanium options, LED upgrades, steering damper setup, and a whole lot more. And trust me, this bike doesn't just look aggressive, it sounds violent. So before we break everything down, take a second and enjoy this cinematic look at the bike. Alright, now let's start with the heart of this build, the full Austin Racing exhaust. As soon as this thing starts up, you instantly understand why people call the ZX-4R the small bike with a massive attitude. It looks compact and lightweight, but here's where things get interesting. We installed a manual exhaust valve controller instead of the automatic setup. Most people run automatic systems where the valve is either fully open or fully closed with one button. But with this manual controller, we can actually adjust the sound level gradually. So if we want full aggressive race bike sound, we open it up. Now let's talk about the front end look. This ZX-4R looks way more muscular now. The whole bike has a bigger and more premium Superbike presence, and a huge reason for that is the custom wing setup. These front wings are specifically designed for the ZX-4R, so the fitment looks factory. Originally they come in a standard finish, but this one was customized with a carbon style look to match the lower winglets. And honestly, it completely changes the personality of the bike. The front end looks sharper, wider, and way more aggressive. Plus, the aerodynamic feel is improved too. If you don't want the carbon finish, you can also run the stock version. Both look super clean. And the best part is, similar wing kits can also fit other sport bikes using 3M mounting setups. So whether you've got an R15, an R3, an S1000RR or something else, there are options available. Moving over to the mirrors. These wing-style mirrors are honestly one of the cleanest upgrades on the bike. They fold in, they're adjustable, and unlike a lot of cheap aftermarket mirrors, these actually give proper rear visibility. That's important because most people buy mirrors only for looks. But this setup gives you both aggressive styling and real functionality. The quality feels super solid too. Heavy construction, thick material, premium finish, and these mirrors fit on most fully fared sport bikes. So from smaller bikes all the way up to bigger super bikes, you can make them work. Now let's move into the protection upgrades. You'll notice the fork sliders, frame sliders, radiator guard, and engine protection. These are super important because if the bike tips over even slightly, your fairings and engine components can take serious damage. So protection mods like these not only improve the look, but also save money long term. And honestly, they make the bike look even sportier. We've also got spool sliders installed at the rear. Tail tidy setup is done. The rear section looks much cleaner and more race inspired now. And speaking of titanium, check out some of these exhaust systems. We've got full system setups available for multiple bikes: Hayabusa, Z900, B, M, W, S1000R, R, Aprilia RS 457, and a lot more. Different finishes, different sound profiles, different designs. Now let's talk about the accessories. You've got the tank pad and thigh pad combo for extra grip and better riding comfort. There's also a mobile holder installed for daily riding convenience. And one of the coolest additions is the steering damper setup inspired by the ZX-10R that instantly gives the cockpit a more premium superbike feel. Now look at the rear lighting setup. The full LED tail light completely changes the back profile of the bike. Integrated indicators look super clean and modern. Now overall, this ZX-4R build feels like a perfect mix of performance and aggressive styling. It still keeps that compact supersport DNA, but visually it now feels way more premium and much more serious.